Welcome back to another lesson with
Lamby!
Lammy. And guys, oh my goodness, today we have such a crazy animal today. So, who has ever heard of an octopus?
Duh.
Well, okay, okay, that was rhetorical, but right, we're gonna talk about octopuses.
Octopi?
Well, actually, it's not octopi. I'll get to that in a second. They've actually changed the name legally. But anyway, guys, hey, I'm glad you were here. Welcome back to another lesson with Lammy. And so, yeah, let's dive into this wonderful world of octopuses.
Weird.
Yeah, kind of. However, Lammy, before we get into this wonderful world of octopuses, which is still a weird name,
Yeah, it is.
we're gonna talk about the ocean. Okay, so real quickly, how much percent of the world do you think is water? What do you think?
Well, a lot.
It is a lot. In fact, people believe it's about 70%, if not more, of the world is ocean, is water, which is crazy because that means less than 30% of the world is land. And you think of all the countries, that's not very much. We have a ton of water in the world, right?
Yeah.
But we as in humans, have only discovered and researched about 5% of all the water in the world.
What? Just 5?
Yeah, just 5%. Talk about how deep the water is, because guys, the ocean though is super deep.
Deep? Like your voice?
My voice isn't deep.
Try it. How low can you go?
How low can I go? Okay, deep.
That's it?
Right, well, you try it.
Deep.
That wasn't super deep.
You're telling me. It's your fault.
I mean, I guess you're right, but okay, so let's try it again. Deep.
That's better.
That's better?
Yeah, listen.
Okay, well, regardless of how deep my voice is, let's talk about how deep the ocean is, okay?
Okay.
So, the average depth of an ocean that we've discovered so far is about 12,100 feet.
Wow. Is that a lot?
I mean, is it a lot? It's 12,100 feet. However, the Mariana Trench,
What?
well, the Mariana Trench, it's a part of the ocean that's super deep that humans have discovered is maybe one of the deepest places in the ocean.
Whoa, how deep is it?
It is 36,100 feet deep. Isn't that pretty deep, Lammy?
Oh, yeah. Compared to what?
Oh, that's a good question. So, how deep is it? Well, you've heard of Mount Everest, right?
Who's he?
No, not Mr. Everest. Mount, like the mountain Everest.
They name mountains?
They do. They name mountains. Anyway, Mount Everest, you can see right here on the screen, is one of the tallest mountains in the world above sea level.
Really?
Yeah. And guess what? The Mariana Trench is so deep, you can fit Mount Everest inside the Mariana Trench and still have a mile high of water above the mountain.
Whoa, that's a lot.
That is a lot. I love how deep and kind of mysterious the ocean is. We haven't even discovered 95% of the 70%. We've only discovered 5% and it's already crazy cool. And although there's way too many animals to talk about, all the animals in the Mariana Trench, we're gonna talk about one animal in particular, and this animal is not only in the Mariana Trench, it's actually all over the ocean, and that is octopuses. Octopuses, right?
You told me.
Right, so octopuses. That's such a weird name. So let's talk about the 10 facts of octopuses.
That was only 5.
Well, doubled, I can't do, because okay, the 10 facts of octopuses.
That's a weird word.
We'll get used to it because that's what they decided to call it. So yeah, fact number 1. Did you know that in 2015, 2016, they changed the official name to octopuses instead of octopi?
We already knew that.
Well, that's true, I already told you that. However, before then, you could say octopi or octopuses and they would count that. However, they changed it to officially in the dictionary, the correct term for plural octopus is octopuses.
Weird.
Fact number 2. So, did you know that all octopuses are venomous?
What? No way.
Yeah, they're venomous. They actually have a stinger, they call it the beak. And so this is an octopus, right? It's kind of bloop, bloop, blooping around.
Okay.
Well, the stinger is in the center. So right in the center of my palm is where the stinger is, right around where all the tentacles are.
That's weird.
It is kind of weird. But I think it's kind of cool too, because they would sting and paralyze their prey. Now, they can sting humans, but it's not as poisonous, and only some octopuses can actually paralyze humans.
Oh, okay.
Fact number 3, okay? This is amazing. So, do you know that all octopuses can change their color.
Really?
Yeah, but this is the crazy part. They can change their skin. They have a kind of like a buoyanty, kind of flamboyant skin. They can change that in 0.3 seconds, Lammy.
What?
Yeah, they can change their skin in under a second to blend in because octopuses don't have like hard shells like crabs or other animals. They have to be very like stealthy and hide a lot. And so in order to go into camouflage, they would change their skin color. That is crazy.
That is cool.
Fact number 4. Okay, this is maybe not as cool, but an octopus can live an average of 6 months to 5 years.
What? That's not very long.
That's not very long at all.
Weird.
But however, let me check out this fact. Fact number 5. An octopus, like the female, can lay anywhere from 20 to 100,000 eggs. I know, that is so many babies.
That's crazy.
That is so crazy. An octopus can lay 20 to 100,000 eggs at once. That is incredible. So even though they don't live very long, there's a lot of them out there. Okay, fact number 6. I can't do that with my hands, all right? Do you know that octopuses have 3 hearts?
What? This isn't true.
This is true. They have 3 hearts. That was 4. They have 3 hearts. Octopuses have 3 hearts, and 2 of the hearts just pump their organs, and 1 actually pumps to their whole body. And this is the crazy part about this too, because an octopus's blood is actually blue. Yeah, I know, that weird.
So weird.
It's actually blue, but here's the cool part. The blue blood, and there's a technical name for it, I won't bore you with that, but it actually is more efficient and more effective than red blood. So a little bit of blue blood can transfer and go back and forth within the octopus's body way faster than our blood could. So God designed octopuses with a very special kind of blood to help them move along, like because they live underwater, and it helps with all that pressure in the deep sea. So fact number 7. This one blew my mind. So you know octopus have those like tentacle things?
Yeah. Creepy.
Yeah, well, they're kind of creepy. Well, you know there are suction cups?
Yeah, gross.
Well, one suction cup can carry about 35 pounds.
Okay.
But here's the crazy part. The average octopus has about 240 of those little suction cups.
Hercules. Look like a fish.
Yeah, these things are super strong. When they suck on something, they can pull 35 pounds per suction cup. So the average octopus can pull a lot of their weight, and that might fluctuate based on the size. But these octopus, man, they are super strong for their size and their weight. All right, fact number 8. This is kind of weird, but the octopus, they have a hormone gene in them called the chemoreceptor. And a chemoreceptor, basically when their suction cups like touch something, they can actually taste and smell that thing by touching it.
This is getting more and more creepy.
Well, okay, it might be creepy, but like, think how cool that is. They can touch something, they can feel it, they can smell it, and they can taste it. How did God know how to make these things? Because octopus, again, they will eat like crabs and fish and sometimes even birds if they go close to the water. They don't have a whole lot of like bones. They don't have bones. Like jellyfish, they don't have any bones in them. And so their suctions kind of chew up and dissolve the things that they eat, which is so crazy cool.
That's crazy weird.
I think it's cool. So fact number 9. This is actually kind of weird. So the brain of an octopus, they don't have any bones, right? Well, a brain of octopus, they have these neuron receptors, right? Because all brains have like neuron receptors.
Sure.
I mean, not yours, but you're a puppet. Anyway, but in an octopus, there are 8 tentacles, like those little like arm things. They have about a third of the neurons in their brain are in their arms. So in other words, octopus's legs have a mind of their own. They can all move and have their own operating system, not attached to the brain. A third of the brain power is in each tentacle, as well as a brain.
This is getting weird.
This is getting kind of cool. Isn't that cool?
I mean, I guess that's cool.
I mean, can you imagine if our arms could think on their own? Our brain could control them still, but they could still do and function for us.
That'd be weird.
Well, if we had 8 arms, I mean, how cool is that? How do you design a creature like that?
I had no idea.
All right, and the 10th one, this is kind of cool actually. So you know you've heard of octopus and they can like ink?
Yeah, they like shoot out ink.
Right, well they used to defend themselves. However, I used to think that the ink they spurt out would like kind of like, you know, be like a smoke screen so people couldn't see them, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's actually not true. An octopus's ink actually has a chemical and it blinds the person that it hits, and it actually knocks out their sense of smell and their sense of hearing.
Really?
Yeah, it's like the mace. It's like a spray mace. It can like blind and they can't smell, they can't hear. It's crazy how that works.
That is weird.
Because sharks can't see, they can just hear really well and they can smell really well. That's how they like find their prey. Well, if an octopus inks them, they can't smell, see, or hear. So basically, it's like a super powerful type of ink, which I think is so cool how God's like, you know what? They get attacked a lot, so we're gonna, share these facts. I'm gonna make this creature so unique and special.
That is really special.
So now we've learned the 10 facts of octopus. Let's talk about one octopus in particular, which I find is super adorable.
Really?
Yeah, this octopus is so adorable. It is called the veined octopus.
Tori, you've just described a super creepy monster. That can't be cute.
Well, actually, this octopus is really tiny, and I'll play a video, but I think you're gonna like this octopus.
Doubt it.
Okay, wasn't that kind of cute?
Yeah, it was kind of cute. Boy, it's really small.
Yeah, it's a very tiny octopus. But I just think the veined octopus is so unique. It's one of the smartest octopuses in the world. And God made it where it can use tools.
What?
Yeah, this octopus doesn't just, like function and eat like a normal octopus. It actually uses shells. And some people call it the coconut octopus because it usually uses coconut shells as its home. It's almost like a crab, but it's an octopus. It's super cool. So let's watch this video and let's talk about it.
Oh boy, I can't wait. Oh, that was so cool. I love that.
You love that?
Yeah, God is amazing. Like, how did God know how to make an animal like that? That's crazy cool.
That is crazy cool. I love that too because I couldn't be smart enough to design an animal like that,
Me neither.
but God could.
Yeah, only God can make something like that.
I love that. Like we heard in the video, only 1%, less than 1% of all the animals in the world use tools, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we know that otters sometimes will use rocks to break open, shells, which is kind of cool. Bottlenose dolphins actually will take sponges from from the sea, and with their mouth they'll take a sponge and they'll clean off the sand to find things to eat. But very few animals use tools to survive. And yet God made the veined octopus in such a cool way that he designed them with the intelligence to not only have a home to protect them, but also have a home to roll around in, to move, and to help them feed. That is so cool.
That is really cool.
So we're gonna go to our small group time, guys, but I want us to think and just be marveled at how awesome God is. And even a creature like an octopus.
You mean octopuses?
Or creatures like the octopuses, they are so incredibly intelligently designed that God cares about his creation. And he cares about even the weird ones like the octopus. I love that.
Me too.
So let's go into our small groups. Hey, welcome back to our small group time. So families gather around, adults take the lead, and please everyone answer these questions. So let's dive into these questions, and feel free to pause it if you need to answer these questions as a group. Question number 1. What was the coolest fact that you learned about octopuses today? Yeah, any really cool, unique facts you learned? Question number 2. If you could add one unique ability to the octopus, and it was an ability that had to protect it from harm, what would you add? Would you make it turn completely invisible? Maybe you would give it an extra arm, like attacking arms, or I don't know, what would you do to help this octopus survive if you could design a new octopus with one more unique feature? Question number 3. Man, the veined octopus is so cool. I mean, the ocean is huge, and this is just one of the millions of cool animals in the ocean that we haven't even discovered yet. So here's the question. What does the veined octopus tell you about our creator? Yeah? Maybe this reminds you, wow, God is so creative. Or maybe, oh, God is so loving that he would design an octopus in such an amazing way. Something so tiny can be so intelligent. Like, what does the veined octopus tell you about our loving creator? And question number 4, it's not even a question. Again, this is more of a, we'll call it some homework, right? So I want you to go online and fact check all this too. Like, fact check me and do whatever you need to do. But look up how cool octopuses are, because man, there are so many cool things, cool facts about the octopus that I couldn't even put. I mean, I have so much information, but God made these creatures in amazing ways. And so feel free to Google and comment below, like, hey, this is another cool fact that you missed, or here's something that, is also really, really cool that we'll love to share. Because we serve an amazing God, an amazing creator. And I love, love, love how much God loves us and how much he loves his creation. How was your small group time, Lamby?
It was really good.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was like lots of fun, and wow, God is so cool.
God is so cool.
I wish I was an octopus.
You wish you were an octopus?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I can't taste you or smell you.
Lamby, you're not an octopus.
Yeah, just checking.
I mean, if you had those, hemoreceptors, that'd be kind of crazy. But God made sheep different. And, God loves his creation, and maybe someday we'll talk about sheep.
You should.
But for now, guys, hey, I love the fact that we can learn about our amazing God. Psalms 24:1 says, "The earth is the Lord's and everything in it, the world and all who live in it," which means everything in all the world belongs to God. And God doesn't make mistakes, and he loves his creation. He loves us. We're a special creation. So guys, go learn and explore how amazing God's world is, because he made it, and he made it for us. So, I love you guys.
I love you too.
And we'll see you next time in our next episode with Lamby. Bye.
Toodles.